Bezhanitsy is an urban village in northwest of Russia, nearby the external border of the European Union. This area is fortunate to have many lakes, large forests and beautiful landscapes, and it is also known for having one of the biggest bog systems in Europe. Nowadays, nature here is conserved in its natural state. However, it all started thousands of years ago.
13 тысяч лет назад на этом месте был ледник толщиной в 2 километра где-то высотой, да? И когда он отступал и полностью растаял, 10 тысяч лет назад на его месте образовалось озеро.
Gradually, 15 lakes turned into peat bogs. Now they belong to the Polistowski State Nature Reserve, a specially protected nature area that conserves European biodiversity. It is home to black stork, golden eagle, black-throated loon and many other rare bird species that are endangered elsewhere in Europe. Furthermore, this vast bog area is a significant factor regarding climate regulation in the northwest of Russia.
Все загрязнения, которые с дождем, с осадками выпадают на поверхность земли, они все фильтруются и связываются с органическим веществом торфа. В результате на выходе получается практически дистиллированная вода.
Further, this purified water feeds the local rivers, which then flow into waters that finally disgorge their streams into the Gulf of Finland. Therefore, this tremendous bog system also affects the Baltic Sea. Polistowski Nature Reserve is Europe's largest freshwater filter for the Baltic Sea, that also reduces carbon dioxide content in the atmosphere.
Человечество добывает углеводородные ресурсы, и уголь, и нефть, и газ. Потом это в результате все сжигается. То есть углекислый газ, получается, из земли попадает в атмосферу. И только в верховых болотах углерод откладывается в виде торфа. То есть он изымается из атмосферы и обратно в землю.
In that way, these bogs function as an ecosystem that naturally prevents global climate change. Bezhanitsy is home for a few thousand people, many of whom the main source of income is agriculture. Galina, for example, every morning has the same daily routine. As 20 years ago, she still milks her cows by hand.
Продаем Безханицы, несколько человек берет у нас из поселка. И так все свои родственники, все. Остальное все на хозяйство.
According to Galina, nowadays only a few people keep large animals in the small farms, as this business is not really cost-effective. For Galina and her husband, farming has been a way of life for almost 30 years that they still continue to follow. Everything that is produced here is mostly consumed by the owners of the farm. Galina's grandson Daniel helps to look after cows, pigs and a horse, and it seems he is the one to know best of all how to comfort the little foal.
Хлеб я ему даю мягкий. Ну, бывает яблоко кусок. Больше он хлеб любит.
However, the responsibility of how to maintain the farm rests on Alexander's shoulders. Therefore, every morning he starts by making food to the animals of the farm.
Сюда входит мука, которую я мелю сам, и пшеничные отруби. Все это перемешивается и получается каша для свиней.
The way Alexander deals with manure is the following. He throws it out through the little window of the cattle shed and later takes it all to the field where manure is used as a fertilizer. Thus, soil is enriched with the organic matter, but harvest, however, is not really predictable those days, as farmers have to deal with fickle weather conditions.
Зимы стали теплее, летом стало теплее. Ну вот 2 года уже как бы осадков маловато, дождя практически нет.
Nevertheless, at least for now, it is not an obstacle for those people to maintain the farm as well as a beautiful flower garden, where there is a place also for Baba Yaga, known as a hag that is portrayed in many Russian tales. All in all, life for people in this Russian countryside obviously greatly depends on nature conditions. Even though at times the living gets tough, the beauty of untouched nature helps farmers to continue their path.